It is going to be Heruela, Gamalinda, Eram, Cervantes, and Marcus starting para dito sa Elite. Katapat sina Villanueva, Madanli, Taulava, Borboran, and Alexander.
Well, Borboran is a new starter here for the NLEX team.
As this first quarter is about to get underway, hatid sa atin to ng Motolite. For express and service, call 370-6686.
Si Eram rin usually comes off the bench, but medyo maganda linalaro niya coming off as a reserve, no, in the power forward position. Sinabay na siya ni Mangali.
Madanli opens up the scoring by knocking down a 3. Hatid sa atin yan ng PLDT Home DSL triple play plans.
Some pressure in the backcourt being displayed there by NLEX. Obviously not to steal, but more of delaying their half-court game.
Oh.
That almost was a backing violation, although he was pushed a little there by Jonas.
Mula sa kanto, it is Gamalinda. Di mabawi yung tres kanina. And from that weak side rebounding battle, Cervantes was whistled for a foul.
Actually, maganda yung ginagamit ito si Borboran because he will be playing like the three position for the team. Where he is such a good rebounder and he also has an outside shot.
He's actually the best three-point shooter percentage-wise para dito sa Elite. He shot better than 46% throughout his first 8 games. Nobody shot better than 36 sa lahat ng kakampi niya, percentage-wise.
Yeah, that's why I'm really surprised. Somewhere in the middle of the tournament, medyo hindi siya nagagamit. Actually, there were games he never even played. Sila ni Ramos. Actually, Ramos is also a good three-point shooter because he's the type that flashes out and spots up. Eram with a nice jump shot. You could see the fourth. And he has earned a spot with his team.
Eram has gotten Blackwater on the board. Borboran may tanga ng ball. Madanli flashes out. Inabot sa kanya ni Alexander. They go across to Borboran. Pangalawa na ba? Hindi nakuha. Sa rebound play, it is Heruela. One of the best rebounding guards we have in the PBA today. Feeds his import. Marcus Kuzan delivers the 2 points.
Well, he really is like a little Hercules. Maybe a little Hercules compared to the giants in the three on the floor. But he really look at the way he's built as a point guard. And he's averaging, I think, close to 40 minutes a ball game for his team. No?
Kaya paborito natin yan, Doc, sa paglalaro ng Pinoy Fantasy League. Ito naman yung stat line. Speaking about Brian Heruela, no? Better than 11 points per game, mahigit 5 rebound per ball game, kulang-kulang 6 na assist at may 2 steal pa on average.
Yes, and I think he really can give more assists if there were more offensive players on this team to rely on. Sometimes napipilitan na lang siya score kasi the situation called for it.
Yan, no, isipin mo, 6 assists per ball game, hindi pa nga ganun katindi o ganun karami yung kanyang mga target. As this astig move was brought to us by Jack and Jill Iceman Candy. Ilabas ang tapang. Madanli off to a hot start. He's got 6 points in total, a 3-pointer and a 3-point play. Lahat ng 6 na puntos ng NLEX galing sa kanya.
That's why I really say this NLEX team, their record does not speak of the quality of the players that they have. And I think, you know, their coaching staff is also pretty good. So that's a 3-point attempt there by Cervantes. He can make that.
That 3-pointer was brought to us by PLDT Home DSL Triple Play Plans. Itong si Michael Madanli, Doc, was very impressive. Nakakatakot niya actually at the beginning of this Governor's Cup. But ever since nasaktan yung likod niya, he hasn't been the same. As we take a look at what the Rock Asi Taulava has done so far in this tournament at 42 years old, Doc, very, very impressive against Global Port.
Well, 23.6 rebounds. Well, the 6 rebounds is not impressive for him because obviously he is a double-double machine. And he could have easily gotten 10-11. But, you know, you talk about Mangali. I remember the game at MOA, and I saw him play, where they upset the Alaska Aces. So he came in the middle of the third quarter, really bombed out the other team.
Madanli with this rebound. And Lex shooting to reclaim the lead. Taulava doon sa ilalim, carving out some space. The Rock misses, though. Pero si Borboran takes that one away.
Yung mga Blue Shirts are even unaware of what's happening na naagawan na pala sila doon.
Hindi nila na-realize na nandoon naman sa NLEX ang possession. Cervantes gives up the foul. He gave up that turnover and now he's tagged with a personal.
nakakatawa doon, yung parehong malaki nila, yung import, at saka si Aram, that should be protecting the paint. We're both running into the front court hoping to get a lead pass and maybe a layup.
Borboran at that free throw line. Misses on that first one. Attention, PLDT Home DSL subscribers. Upgrade now to a triple play plan. That's a DSL plus 66 signal TV channels. Just 400 pesos a month. Just add 400 pesos a month to your DSL plan. No cash out and free installation. Upgrade now at pldthome.com. Padlang ating labanan sa kauna-unang pagkakataon. Maya-maya po makakasama natin si Miss Riza Diaz, fresh from Singapore, reporting from the sidelines of the Big Dog.
They did a good job there. Oh, and
Pero naabutan ka ba, Dok? Parang walang pasalubong sa atin.
it's alright.
Hilingitian, yun ang pasalubong. Hilingitian tayo ni Miss Riza. Na-miss natin yung ngiting niya.
Yan ang mahirap sa mga pasalubong. Pag pinasalubungan mo lahat, ubus ka.
Yan.
Bunado ka pa.
Aram against the shot clock. Nakuha ng 24 itong Blackwater. Coach Leo Isaac and the Blackwater Elite in their first season in the PBA. It's been a rough ride.
And they have been changing lineups. They have so many players, I think, in the lineup. If I'm mistaken, they're in zone defense right now.
So na-speed lang nga mapupunta kay Paulava. Asi out to Borboran. They go to Alexander, who whips it out pabalik kay Jonas. Shot clock winding down. Jonas misses. Goes on with a rebound.
They should push it up.
Madanli denying Heruela a touch of that rock. Goes on kontra kay Paulava. Susukatin. Ito ni Marcus. Etong si Asi. Lalabas kay Cervantes. Iikot muna kay Heruela. Brian in the lane. Puts it up and in. May kasama pang foul.
Well, even under time pressure, what a nice drive. Something that you have to take for him is his ability to drive, going to the right. That's his strong side. You can see that performance play.
Hatid sa atin ng Stanley Tools. Performance in action.
Kompleto pa yung 3-point play.
Mula sa Smart Araneta Coliseum, nagbabalik po ang inyong PBA. Once upon a time, the NLEX Road Warriors and the Blackwater Elite were two of the most dominant teams in the PBA D-League. E minsan pa ngang great rivals itong dalawa na to. Ang naiiwan na lang na bakas dyan ay yung mga coaches. Coach Boyan Sil for the NLEX Road Warriors. Sa kabilang banda naman, Coach Leo Isaac for the Blackwater Elite. Si Robbie Eli is actually kasama pa Magu dun sa team na tumalo sa NLEX ng Aspirants Cup 2-0. Dito sa PBA for the past two conferences, hindi pa nagagawa ng Blackwater yan kontra NLEX. Bagay na pinapanalangin ni Coach Leo na magawa sana nila bago matapos ang kanilang kampanya. Ang sabi nga niya, kung dati na kaya namin, baka sakali makaulit ulit. Magu.
Yun nga, nung nakaisa ka nung nandoon kayo sa D-League, why not pagdating na dito sa big stage?
Yeah, well, that was a real big upset. I remember that championship series.
Heruela gets it over. Aram, he knocks it down from the perimeter. Tatlong abante ng Elite.
That's what you like about that 6'7" player. He can run up and down the floor. He can block shots. He's a rebounder, but he can hit the jump shots. He can also finish because he's long and he is very athletic.
Hasn't gotten too many minutes here this tournament as Borboran knocks in his fourth point of the game.
That's his first conversion out of 3 attempts. But he has had good looks at the 3-point shot.
Susan with Taulava bodying up against him. Jump hook. Tumalbog papasok.
Ang ganda talaga yung kanyang jump hook going to the right. He protects it with his whole body and then that good range.
Madanli. They swing it around. Papunta na kay Taulava. He faces off. Kontra dito kay Marcus. Alexander lalabas muna kay Borboran. Fresh shot clock to para dito sa Road Warriors. Madanli launches it and buries it.
Hand in his face. No? That's not an easy jump shot.
Second three-pointer of the game para dito kay Madanli. He's got a total of 9 points. 2 tres at isang 3-point play. Lamang na ang NLEX 15-14.
You can see he's smoking here at the start of the first quarter.
Cervantes on the move. Naipit, lost his dribble. Lalabas niya, papunta kay Gamalinda. Bam Bam, back over to Cervantes. Real with 2 to shoot, puts it up and out. Alexander para sa board. Ball taken away by Heruela. Alexander, iniinda yung kanyang muka. 3-on-1, Heruela all the way. Nando doon si Gamalinda to clean it up.
Yeah, I think Alexander is still hurt. That's why when the ball was taken away from him, he still couldn't come down. He might have gotten maybe a finger in the eye, something in his face.
At red lock in the eye. Madanli na naman, nagpapasabit sana. Binigay mo na kay Taulava. Alexander deep position kontra kay Eram. Gets the bounce.
So that's all you can do in your defense. Don't foul him anymore. Unless you think he cannot make free throws.
First basket of the game para dito kay Kwame Alexander. Wala na pong 4 at kalahati natitira sa quarter number 1. Kuzan with the leather. Pupunta kay Gamalinda dun sa kanan. Quick release. Bam Bam. Mintis. Taulava looking to go wall to wall. Bibigay muna kay Madanli yung ball. Back to Taulava. Kuzan right on him. Mangga sabay P-hit. Foul on Marcus Kuzan.
That's his second personal foul.
This
There
guy,
in the penalty.
his last name is spelled as Cousin. His
Oh.
first name is Marcus. Pero sabi, ang pronunciation daw, Kuzan. Hindi ko alam kung nilalayo lang sarili kay DeMarcus Cousins o French talaga siya.
Maybe he just really wants it pronounced that way, so he can't do anything about it.
Nga pala, nagpapatuloy ang pamimigay ng papremyo ng Moneyball Dribble of the People dito sa inyong PBA. 4,000 pesos in cash ang makukuha ng ating best player. Kaya dribblers, makipindot na. Ngayong halftime, makakasama natin si Miss Mara. 19-16 and Lex abante ng 3. That's been the largest lead of the ballgame in this first quarter so far. Though both teams have had 3-point leads.
The scoring pace seems to be very good at this stage.
Eram, Diubra, pero ball is batted back to Heruela, who locates Eram. Nice alley-oop execution by the elite.
Yan sinasabi ko, that guy is athletic. He can throw the ball up, he can dunk the ball, you know. Always looking for opportunities underneath the basket.
Eram, who averages just over 11 minutes per ball game para dito sa Blackwater, has now scored his 6th point of the game. This is only his 3rd start, Doc, of the Governor's Cup.
Yes.
Madanli mula sa wing. Not that time around, pero Borboran was right there for the rebound.
That's what happens when you play with the zone. You are susceptible to the rebounding on the weak side. Good shot.
Very nice jumper from the baseline para dito kay Alexander. 4 na puntos na para sa kanya. Heruela barking out the play. Product of the University of Visayas. Siya dati ang point guard dun ni Junmar Fajardo.
Yeah, I remember them. I saw them.
Or UC rather. UC, hindi sa UV. As Jonas Villarama comes up with the acrobatic finish. 4 points in the game para sa kanya.
The last shot of Eram was not a good shot because he was challenged by Asi. It's a little bit out of his range, like a 20-footer instead of a 16 or under range footer, shot. No? So ito si Sandy Salvacion with Faundo, who's also a good lead perimeter jump shooter.
As well as Balacuña, pinasok na ni Coach Leo. Kuzan carving out some space for himself. Hindi mo brain jump hook sa pagkakataon niyo. Less than 2.5 remaining. Sa ating opening quarter, paring Winnie Arboleda now on the floor para dito sa NLEX. Madanli may tangan. Arboleda asking for it from the left. They go to the right side. It is Borboran over to Alexander. Back to Madanli. He launches a 3. Couldn't send it home. And it is Acuña with a rebound.
Sandy Salvacion challenging well. Those were the exact words that Leo Isaac was saying during his timeout.
Sunday for 3. Punches it through.
We have a 3-point shooting contest in this ballgame. Because there are a lot of guys, even Winnie Arboleda, alam natin, magaling rin tumira sa 3-point shot yan, lalo na pag libre. Si Acuña, no? Si Sunday Salvacion.
Naka sa dalawang abante rito ng NLEX. Madanli almost lost it. At nung sinusubukan nga mag-recover, may nasipituhan ng offensive foul. As we take a look at this Master Guapo move brought to you by Master Face Scrub. Sikreto ng mga guwapo. Macardona ay pinasok na dito ni Coach Boyd Fernandez. Azeruela will be working against Arboleda. Hinahanap mo to kanina, makakatapat sa lapat ng balikat. Ayan, si Paring Winnie. Magandang matchup.
Yes.
Pagkakataon ng Blackwater makatabla. Maybe take the lead. Paundo trying to feed Kuzan underneath. Dalawa kalaban. Walang problema.
That was a very good pass there by Brian. Big to big. You know, people respect his outside shot, so they can't really sack on him too much. So he sends it to the big man on the interior.
This now is the third deadlock of the game. Cardona runs into a brick wall. Lalabas kay Wilson. John leans in. The one-hander is good.
Yeah, may 3-point shooting rin yan.
Kahit matagal minsan bitawan, may accuracy naman, ano? Heruela goes to Paundo. Ito na yung outside shooting. Pinapakita niya.
Good scoring here. Both teams have 25 points. Under 40 seconds left.
It's a nice free-flowing game, ano?
Only Blackwater is in the penalty.
Binanggit mo to kanina, no, na there should be no pressure now on Blackwater that they are out. Minsan mas mahirap kalaban yung ganyan, ano?
That's true because they will take risks sometimes with their shots.
Villanueva off the spin. Baliktad yung Pectus.
Plenty of time to get off a good shot.
15 seconds pa natin tira sa quarter number 1. Heruela nagmamadali. Sees the numbers in their favor. Nakababa na NLEX. Sunday na naman. Not that time around. Pero si Paundo keeps it on that side.
They have to take a shot because may fouls to give dito ang NLEX.
Acuna from deep. Diubra. Diyan na magtatapos ang unang 12 minuto ng ating bakbakan. Tabla ang ating score sa 25. Walang BBT live on TV5. The second quarter of your second game of your PBA Friday is coming in.